Good evening, everyone. Tonight is our final discussion post, and we will be looking at The Outrageous Idea of Christian Scholarship by George Marsden. First like to say that it's been a pleasure getting some insight into all of you, and I'd like to express my gratitude to each of you for sharing your research. So George Marsden has taught history at a number of colleges, including Calvin College, Duke University, Divinity School, and currently the University of Notre Dame, where he is a professor emeritus. He is the author of a number of books, Reforming Fundamentalism, Fuller Theological Seminary, and the New Evangelicalism. Other books include Fundamentalism and American Culture, The Soul of the American University, Jonathan Edwards, A Shorter Life of Jonathan Edwards, and The Twilight of the American Enlightenment. But we're going to look at The Outrageous Idea of Christian Scholarship. In it, Marsden presents a strong case that Christian intellectuals should garner a more relevant place within academia. He discusses what he perceives to be the environment of today's universities. Marsden notes that within the academic world, there exists all sorts of ideology-based intellectual positions. The spectrum, which includes Marxism, feminism, LGBTQ, and multicultural studies, leaves out the Christian worldview. Marsden addresses the complete range of academic disciplines that Christian worldview could add to. For Marsden, Christian beliefs so affect a person's way of thinking that when their thoughts are shared with others, their beliefs are embedded in those thoughts. Marsden states that a scholar working out of a particular ideology would be compelled to identify that ideology because it is significant to the ideas that they express. Christian scholars should be able to express their ideas in much the same way. Marsden analyzes why Christian perspectives are not welcome within the academic culture. He believes that mainstream college culture have not provided a place for Christian perspectives in the fields of politics, history, sociology, economics, and literature. He claims that more secular ideology has been adopted and taken for granted in the academic world. He discusses the history of the university and how once Christian-based education offered has been replaced by establishment of non-belief. Marsden discusses the deeply entrenched stereotype of the science versus religion mind and how it restricts religious expression. Marsden points out that most religious viewpoints don't seek to destroy pluralistic learning. He suggests that the religious viewpoint can be hospitable to scientifically sound investigation as other viewpoints can. Marsden offers a view of ways he should expect Christian perspective to impact academic disciplines. He points out that all viewpoints are ultimately grounded in some faith or another. The inclusion of the Christian scholar, he suggests, can offer a larger picture of reality by asking central questions that secular thinking would not conjure. Marsden concludes his book by pointing out that Christian individuals are forced to remain academically isolated in university culture, and because of this, Christian scholarship will not reach its full potential. Scholars, he states, depend on communities. In order for any ideological scholarship to grow, it must depend on institution and on networks. Thank you.